Excellent idea. The only problem is that his head is way up there, which would mean I'd have to climb him first.
I'm feeling...
Hey, you!
Ah, Ceville. Have you recovered from our brilliant fight? The one in which I laid you low with my superior sword skills?
What are you talking about, you jerk? I hit you on the head and you nearly crushed me under your metal suit!
Well, I can understand your not wanting to admit to your defeat at my hands. It is no disgrace to lose a fight when faced with an opponent as powerful as I.
Hand me my scepter and I'll show you what I think of your gossip!
You still haven't had enough? Unfortunately, I cannot grant your request, as your scepter lies in the council chambers as an eternal memorial to warn us against suppression. Unfortunately, I must now turn to other things, as I feel a slight tension in my skin I should do something about.
That armor is definitely cutting off the flow of blood to his brain.
Thank you very much. I was dying of thirst. You don't know how much this armor makes you sweat.
And I don't really think I want to, either.
Oh well, enough posing for now. Time to stand guard again. Everybody was sword-style fighting. Oh, you're back. Something else on your mind?
Tell me about one of your adventures.
Really? I mean, certainly. Well then, picture it. I, shining knight and champion of all that is good, once set out to defeat the 42 thieves. Bards the land over still sing the tale of Ambrosius and the 42 thieves. So I one day set out to recover the silver fleece from those insidiously evil thieves, for I needed it to waken the queen from her endless slumber. Naturally, many women have fallen for my flawless good looks, but you're a little young for those kind of details. It was a day like any other, really. I polished my armor, and then set out to heroically protect the world from the forces of evil. Many a brave man before me failed in the attempt, but it was mere child's play for a knight of my abilities. And so it came to pass that I, Ambrosius the Brave, the Glamorous, shouldered the burden and set forth to capture the miscreants. You see, these were no normal robbers. No. Fiendish they were, very devils from the nether bowels of hell. There we stood, toe-to-toe, face to face. Not that this could present any sort of a problem, not with my legendary swordplay. You see, my mentor... But enough heroic deeds for today. It's time to tend to my hair. I mean, my duties. Oh, how I wish I had a mirror.
I think that should probably keep him busy for a while.
Wait, what's that in my hair? Lice! Oh! Help! Help!
The slingshot is now loaded.
Ah, sweet freedom. World, that is, home. Now I can finally concentrate on my justly deserved revenge.
Sure. Great. So what do we do now? Do you already have a plan?
A what? Oh, a plan. Of course I have a plan. An excellent plan, as a matter of fact. First off, we should leave the city. Head for the gate.
There are 2 guards in front of the gate.
Damn. Those 2 idiots again. Better if I stay here. You go up there and find out what those 2 dimwits are doing here.
Hello?
Hello yourself.
Be quiet, don't. Halt, little girl. No one is allowed to leave the city, for the evil tyrant Ceville has escaped from prison.
You know about that? I mean, that's terrible. But I still have to leave the city. It's urgent. Isn't there any way?
Not for a little girl.
Now, if you were a council member, the Queen, or one of her advisors...
Would you be quiet? Still, he is right. If you were a council member, we would have let you through. Seeing as you don't have any papers, I don't believe you're anything of the kind. So go away.
You don't need to see my papers.
Huh? What's that?
Nothing. I'll just be going now. Those 2 are looking for you and won't let anyone leave except council members and the Queen.
Right then, what we need here is a disguise or something like that.
Do you really think we can fool them?
Of course. I've already had the pleasure of experiencing their complete lack of intelligence. Just trust me.
El Choyo has the most fantastic merchandise you could ever imagine. Come to El Choyo's stall, where he sell you the greatest things of all.
Oh, up there, my beloved castle. What wonderfully devilish plans I used to forge there, day in, day out.
Yes, lovely. But I think we had better stay away and focus on escaping, don't you?
All right, but the time will come when I take my castle back. Ouch! You nasty, disgusting little beast! Here, kitty, 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 I like tuna, I like liver.
Ceville, you're a real animal lover. Wait a minute. You didn't add anything to that fish, did you?
Why, you always wait until the last minute to share all your so excellent plans.
formerly evil, in brackets now good, arch-villains club.
What kind of sick mind could invent something like that?
And who can tell me what you have to do?
A knight in black armour. Doesn't look all that friendly.
I think he makes a rather promising impression.
Looks like an undead pirate to me.
I just hope his name isn't Le Jacques or something like that.
An uncomfortably demonic-looking... person.
Wanna bet his name is either Diable or Horny?
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, yourself.
Who are you?
We are former arch-villains.
We were really nasty, dangerous miscreants.
Har! But we've changed, we have. Har!
Exactly. We finally want to be good citizens.
That's why we are taking classes with the Good Fairy.
And because we need them for our resocialization.
What the... I'm off the throne for just a few minutes and already dyed-in-the-wool villains are mutating into brainless do-gooders.
We're law-abiding citizens now. Har!
But you're only shadows of your former selves. Don't you miss the good old days when you were still evil?
No.
We feel really good. Actually, we would really love to serve the law.
Exactly. Catching and arresting evil villains.
Ha! Good thing I'm the tyrannical
What you meant to say is that you're not a villainous tyrant of the sort these gentlemen here would love to lock up, right?
Oh, yes, of course. Hey, you, the funny pirate guy. Don't you miss the pillaging and looting?
Aye.
No, we've changed. And don't forget, we are good citizens now.
Aye.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The funny little demon. Wouldn't you like to send monsters out to fight stupid would-be heroes again?
No. We have changed. We are now good citizens. Remember?
Yes, yes.
Hey, you there. Tin Can Man. Wouldn't you like to be a robber baron again, robbing people at will?
Well...
No, we've changed. Har! We're good citizens now. Don't forget.
Yes. Yes.
Ceville, shame on you! Stop trying to lead these poor rogues away from the path of virtue.
Path of virtue. Pah! That's no life.
You should follow their example.
Yes, I always... Bah!
I think it's great that you want to change.
Thank ye. Har!
Repugnant.
We're doing our best.
Gone soft, each and every one of them.
We really feel that we are on the right track.
If there's anything I can do for you, then just let me know. I'm very happy to help people who want to change.
Yes, I always. Bah.
Can I do anything for you?
It would be great if you could point out a crime or something like that to us. We would like to show what law-abiding citizens we have become.
Something like, say, an escaped prisoner, for example?
Exactly.
No. I wouldn't know anything about that. We have to go. See you later.
See you later.
Ah, the good fairy. The terror of villains everywhere.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to my house. I am the good fairy. How can I help you, children?
What exactly are you doing here?
Oh, a very good question, my dear. I dedicate myself to my most important task. I tutor former arch-villains on their way to becoming valued citizens.
Brrr, what a disgustingly good deed. I could toss my cookies.
Now, Ducky, this is an extremely important task, and I'm sure that it would also do a grouchy little man such as yourself a world of good.
Over my dead body.
I'd be careful with statements like that, matey. I once thought the same.
Don't be sad, sweetie pie. You've all come so far, and you're all becoming more wonderful every day. All right then, Hornikins. Introduce yourself the way we've learned.
My name is Horny, and I've been good for 7 weeks now. I used to do bad things, but here in the group, I have learnt that that's evil. That's why I'm here, and why I'm learning how to be a respectable and valued member of society.
Excellent! Simply excellent, darling boy. And all of us here will help you.
This kind of brainwashing is disturbing.
Well, I think it's great that these former villains are now trying to lead good lives.
So you're the good fairy. How convenient. You see, I just happen to have a few wishes. I want to be incredibly rich.
I'm sorry, sweet cakes, but the whole wish thing works a little differently nowadays. To get your wishes, you have to fill out form FEE42 first.
Have you nothing better to do than to bring these poor villains to the brink of despair with your rotten good propaganda?
But Cupcake, returning misguided beings to the straight and narrow is my vocation. Incidentally, I'm also the fairy ambassador here in Fairyarnis, which of course makes me one of the councillors.
Okay, where do I get this form, FEE42 then?
Cuddlebear, you have to go to Fairy Central Administration for that.
What kind of villain discriminatory trick are you using to force these people to return to being so disgustingly, ickily good?
But, Poopsie Whoopsie, I don't force anyone to be good. I just help them to become good, lovable citizens. The 3 arch-villains gathered here are a good example.
Oh, okay. And how do I get into Fairy Central Administration?
I'm sorry, Honeybun. I'm afraid you can't get in there at all. Only fairies can enter Fairy Central Administration.
You could have told us that earlier.
Sugar Pie, you didn't ask me earlier.
Great! A real live good fairy. I love to read stories about you.
Why, thank you, kitten. but don't believe everything you read, especially not that bit about Cinderella and me. I find pumpkin quite delicious, and we shouldn't play with our food. And mice and rats, ugh, how repulsive. Anyway, I'm of the opinion that any decent woman should be a little afraid of rodents.
Wonderful. It's always good to know other people's weaknesses so I can exploit them.
Are you a council member?
But of course, Buttercup, I even have the papers with me. I always take special care of it, because unfortunately there's no picture on it, and we wouldn't want anyone else using it to pretend that they're me, would we now, lovey?
Well now, some papers. I could really use these.
Can I borrow these papers?
I'm sorry, Angel Face, but the answer is no. Don't take this wrong, but those ambassadorial papers also grant diplomatic immunity. And if they fell into the wrong hands, who knows what bad things someone might use them for?
What?
I understand. We have to go. See you soon. We'll see what we can do for you.
See you soon, my darlings.